Assiniboia Downs is proud to present our featured field here in race number 7, the 32nd running of the Matron for older fillies and mares. Late double, Superfecta, Triactor, Quinella Exactor, Win Play Show Wagering. They're going to go 1 mile and an eighth for a purse of $50,000. Number 1 is Golden Stripe, owned by K5 Stable, trained by Shelley Brown with Ronaldo Cumberbatch. Number 2 is AP Diva, owned by Paul Brandt, trained by Ardell Saylor with Adrian Ramos. Number 3 is Quinchette, owned by Irish Rose Racing, trained by Bernal Roan with Adolfo Morales. Number 4 is Hello, owned by Lorna Gray and Dawn and Gay Bell, trained by Lorna Gray with Paul Nolan. Number 5 is City Splash, owned by Dennis Mitchell, Dawn and Gay Bell, and Gold Medal Stable, trained by Carl Anderson with Chavi and Chow. Number 6, She's Scary, scratched. Number 7 is Jalea, owned by Al and Ken Johnson, trained by Gary Danielson with Jennifer Reed. Late double, and they'll be set. They're at the post, and they're off. In the Matron, stumbling a bit at the start, was Quinchette. From the inside, Golden Stripe asserts her early speed to her outside. AP Diva has the same idea from the outside, moving in. Now Jalea will sit back in third, a gap of 2 lengths behind. Quinchette has recovered in fourth. Hello settles back in fifth. And City Splash can see them all. 7 lengths off the leaders. They went the opening quarter in 23-2. And now Golden Stripe has moved up by 3/4 of a length to the outside. AP Diva still right there. Jalea starts moving up a little bit closer in third to the rail. Quinchette is still fourth. Fifth on the outside is Hello, and from the back of the field, City Splash starting to make a move. They went the half in a rather slow 49 seconds. 4 across the track. Golden Stripe on the inside. AP Diva in between horses. It's a 3 wide move from Jalea. 4 wide. City Splash making a move in fifth is Hello, and Quinchette is dead last, trying to make up some ground. 3/4. 1:15-4. They hit the head of the lane, and Golden Stripe is tenacious on the inside. In between horses, AP Diva. Hello is on the outside, and now powering by. Hello took advantage and widens on this Matron field. Hello is gonna take the Matron. City Splash is second best. Third goes to AP Diva, and fourth to Golden Stripe. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the impressive winner of the 32nd running of the Matron. That's number 4, Hello. Hello is a chestnut mare, 5 years old, by Smokin' Glacken. Out of the mare, Just a Bird by Stormbird. Owned by Dawn and Gay Bell and Lorna Gray, trained by Lorna Gray, and ridden a victory by Paul Nolan. Time for the mile and an eighth, 1:56-4. On hand in the winner's enclosure, Assiniboia Downs' own CEO Darren Dunn will make a presentation to the winning connections. Race 7 is official, and ladies and gentlemen, here are your official combo payoffs for a $2 win play show on number 4, Hello, which is combo number 1, pays $19.80. For a $2 Quinella box, including the numbers 4 and 5, which is column number 2, pays $48.40. For a $1 exactor box using the numbers 4. Ladies and gentlemen, now directing your attention back down to the winner's enclosure, Assiniboia Downs' own paddock host Rob McLennan has the winning connections in the matron. Rob?
Thanks, Kurt. We're down here with the winning connections of the $50,000 matron stakes. Paul Nolan, Lorna Gray. Hello wins her 4th race here at ASD and 2nd stake of the meet. We're started off with Paul Nolan here. Paul, just talk a little bit about the trip and the plan coming in, and then talk a little bit about this mare.
Well, she's a one-run filly, and there's a speed in there, but you get speed races and you think it'd be a ton of speed. And I knew AP Diva's got speed, and of course Golden Stripe's got speed, but whether they use it or not, and we were a little clustered up down the backside. And I really didn't want. She tried to get by the 5/8 pole. She was grabbing me, and I really didn't want to let her go. And Chow was on the outside of me, and he sort of dropped in front of me, which was a godsend for me because then I was able to just get her off the bit a little bit, and then I waited a little longer, and then I made a long move, and then she just waited. She actually waited herself, and then when I said go, she kicked in, and good job again, Lorna, and thank you. And we did a great job. Apart from she was a little excited at the gates, after that loose horse, that wound her up a bit, and I got a little bit worried about that. But she went and did a job, and I'm proud of her. She ran really well. Oh, before I forget, hi dear, back in Minnesota.
She definitely did relax, and she drew off to win by a very impressive 8 or 9 lengths. Were you ever worried about anybody coming out? I know City Splash you probably thought would be the big deep closer on the outside of you, but you said she was outside. Were you worried about Quinchette at all or anything?
No, well, down the backside, I heard Adolfo starting to hit his already. He's working on his down the backside, so I really didn't think he was going to go anywhere. So it's basically the ones in front of me, and usually 9 times out of 10, when you're the one passing them, they're not. And you're in a full head of steam. They're not. They usually don't have to worry too much about one of them re-braking, and they were all working at the time when I went by, so I wasn't worried. But then she sort of got out in front and started looking around a bit, so I just kept her to her task a little bit just to make sure we got it, and we got it, and I'm very thankful.
Congratulations, Paul. We'll move on to Lorna here. Nice winner again in here. She won by open lengths. Talk a little bit of what you thought of the trip, what you thought coming in, and then just about the race in general.
Well, I thought she was really ready for this race, but I was actually worried about the Canterbury horse, but we seemed to do all right. But my partners, Dawn and Gay Bell, and I are really thrilled with this mare, and everybody in our barn helped. My groom, Wes Jamin, and Gal Boy, Larry Hullabo, and the vet, Cindy Casper, all of them.
Yeah, you guys have really had a lot of success with this mare. I don't know if you ever could have dreamed that she's win 4 in a row and rattled them off like this. Anything else to add before we move in? Just talk about the 1-2 finishers with Don Bell there.
Yeah, Don had the second horse too, so owns part of the second one, so that's nice for him. No, she's just a nice mare. She's easy to train, and everything went well.
Congratulations, Lorna. Don, we'll just move in for a second here, just for a quick comment. What did you think of the race, and then what did you think about running 1-2 again? You got the hard-knocking City Splash, and then this newcomer that's really taken to this racetrack.
No, I'd just like to thank Lorna and Wes and the barn for doing this. I just come out and watch the horses run. Carl with the other one. I come out and watch. They do everything. I enjoyed every minute of it. Love it.
Yeah. How is it not enjoyable when you're winning races like this? 1-2 in the matron for this ownership group. Hello, back-to-back stakes wins. What an impressive performance, open lengths victory. That's the story from down in the winner's circle, Kurt. Back up to you.
Thank you very much, Rob. In the upcoming 8th race here at ASD, our Super High 5.